Okay, guys, how we doing? I wanted to go through the Warlog real quick, and I don't know if you noticed this or not, but if you go to the clan castle, you click on the clan castle, you go to Warlog, you can see the details of the last war. So, what we got here basically is the war that we just finished up. We did. Kind of wanted to work my way up. I would like to start with some of the harder bases and then work my way on up from there. So number 8 was kind of a cakewalk, really. I mean, it's Town Hall 7. So if you have level 2 dragons, a good strategy to keep in mind is there's really 2 different kinds of strategies for dragons. There's 3 lightning spells, and then I would put dragons in the clan castle with that comp, and then the other comp is 2 rage, 1 heal, and I would do balloons in the clan castle. Let's go ahead and start with that. And I recommend coming in from the clan castle side because it draws the troops out a little faster, and you have more dragons to take them out with, rather than doing it towards the end of the attack. 3 lightning spells, take out that. Now, see how he started from the side? That's actually what you want to do in most cases. What happened here? There it is. I'm just going to do ×4 because Dragon Rays are kind of, I mean, a lot of times they're more of a spam attack than anything. You can funnel them and everything, but this was more of just a spam attack. So, just going through it real fast, and that's it. Alright. Number 7. This base was just dumb. Not very often do you get to see this, but there is a hole inside of the base. And inside of this base, if you click, you can see where the hole is. So you can deploy troops there, and you can deploy troops here. So I just thought it would be best if you put like a golem or some giants inside of those holes. Something's going to tank a little bit better than a hog does, and then you can start your raid from there. So what I did was, I don't even know, I'm not sure that I didn't bring any golems for this one. I just dropped a barbarian in each hole, and like an idiot, he put giant bombs in there, which means that now this whole base has 1 giant bomb. And I believe it's here-ish. I didn't know that at the time where it was. I probably could have done a raid with just 2 heal spells. A clan castle full of nothing but wizards is actually a dumb decision because they all go the same speed, so it's easy to group them up. It's really easy to group them. So you can take out all wizards in a clan castle with literally 3 archers and a wizard, which is troop space of what, 7. And there they are. Now they're gone. Okay, so here goes your hog deployment in just a second. And this whole base literally goes down in a minute, and like a minute 10. That last archer tower and cannon are about ready. I think that's where the bomb goes off at right here, so that's why I decided better just go ahead and... Oh, there it is. Pop my teal. Did, but I figured what the heck. I'm not really hurting for a liquor right now anyways, I'm maxed out, so... And that's the end of that raid. Drop your wizards after the fences and you're done. Next base is, this one is really awesome because he did this, he put a gap right there just like the other guy did, but he put 2 giant bombs there. That's the only thing that can take hogs out, so because of that, it's pretty much a guaranteed win with this one. So I brought 2 golems, and they tank because what's going to happen is this, this, and this will all be locked into that area, depending on which way the golems go. So that's distractions, or all these defenses that are distracted because of those golems. And just do your clan castle real quick. I'll go ahead and fast forward that because all I'm doing is pulling them out. When you pull out your clan castle, I like to use a couple archers and a barbarian. Send in the next barbarian over here. This wasn't the best lure in the world, but it got the job done. And that's it. So now I put 2 golems right here. Sorry, I hit the ×4 button. I put 2 golems right here, and then you send in a wall of hogs. And the way I do it is I do like a kind of like a multi-finger drop. So I use 3 fingers and I just kind of walk them across. I don't know if you guys play paintball or not, but it's kind of like whenever you use your paintball, you can kind of walk your fingers across the trigger on paintball too. Similar to that. There goes all those hogs, taking out everything. And I knew there wasn't any double giant bombs left. And I got really lucky. Wizard tower next to a giant bomb. Whenever you have level 4 hogs, it's pretty deadly sometimes. It can really decimate your hogs very quickly. Caught my last heal, my last spot there. And started dropping wizards behind that, and there's no reason to watch the hogs anymore. Once you've got that last heal in place, if you are on your last heal, you've put it in place, you don't need to watch your hogs anymore. You can't. I mean, they're going to do whatever they're going to do. You should know which direction they're going to go. They shouldn't matter. So as soon as you hit that last heal and you throw it into place where it needs to go, the next thing you need to be doing is dropping all of your cleanup troops. So all of my wizards and my barbarian king and all those, they got to go down right away. That's basically done. I'm not going to finish it up. Number 4 now. I'll show a replay on that one real quick. This is kind of unfair because this guy was a level Town Hall 8 and Trayman is a Town Hall 9 with Hogs. So yeah, I mean, it's not really that fair. But he sent in a balloon here, a balloon here, and a balloon. Maybe sent a balloon up there. I thought he did, but it's not. Which is great because now you got rid of some of those defenses. I don't know why I didn't do them for the top. Get rid of the dragon. Now here's a nice tip for dragons. Archers seem to work the best against dragons because he has to take out 1 archer at a time versus a wizard is 4 troop space per wizard. So it's just a lot easier to take archers for a dragon. Obviously you don't always know that unless it's a cleanup attack, but in most cases you want to take a lot of archers rather than wizards. And there goes the dragon. And you see how he's lining out all of his hogs like that? I would 2-finger drop like this, or even closer together. You got to get them out as soon as you possibly can. So even if it's just 1 drop like that, you're not sending them out as fast. You can drop 2 fingers at the same time, and it would still go after that archer tower, and you're gonna get your hogs out there at twice the speed, twice the rate. And now his hogs are splitting up around the base. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's not. It just depends on how you want them to pass. You can prevent them from doing that, but if you want them to do it, it's not a terrible idea to do either. He's basically got this whole base won in just 3 heal spells. He's done. He's got a lot of hogs left. He actually would have a lot more left if that giant bomb hadn't gone off. Now that's basically cleanup. See how he did his last heal and then he started dropping all his troops. That's what you want to do. Get out of there. And I'm going to do one last one. This is mine on number 3, and I finally think I've cracked the code on this. Now granted, these are lower level air defenses, and actually I'd rather just scout it first. Take the scout button. And see, there's only one level 7, all the rest are level 6, so that actually helped quite a bit. The expos were pointed down, that helped. I mean, there are stipulations to where you can and can't do this attack. This one I just wiped the floor with them, because these were level 6, and these were pointed down, and they're only level 1 even if they were pointed up, so they wouldn't hurt that much. Archer towers are level 10, I mean, so it's just not a high level Town Hall 9, it's more like an 8.5. The air defenses are pretty far outside, so that's actually what you want to look for. Figure that out. You kind of want them farther out rather than farther in. That way your balloons don't get hung up on these outer defenses, and then the inner defenses are tearing up your lava hounds. You don't want to do that because your Teslas will start tearing up the lava hounds real bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this attack. And I waited just a tiny bit. Right as soon as that golem went down, I should have had my queen right there. Here just to make sure I had my funnel created, which was, see, right there's the wizard. But I should have already had my queen down. And literally, as soon as that golem went down, my queen should have been right behind it. And now she goes down. Because I waited so long, look at the life. I'm barely having life left on him. And now he's getting ready to pop. Now he pops and starts taking out this air defense. But because of that, I mean, there wasn't enough demolished by the queen and all the other defenses because the golem's no longer there. And now you have all the clan castle troops coming out. And I mean, that was a good lightning strike. Took all of them out. Queen takes out the rest of them. Air defense is gone. Clan castle troops are gone. Queen's gone. So once the queen, air defense, and clan castle troops are done, you can start your attack. And that's pretty much, if all that goes well, then, I mean, you pretty much got it back. You kind of have to work hard to mess honestly. I didn't even do very well with my rage spell. I did a really bad job with them. And I still did alright. I should have dropped that rage spell right here, which I think I did. I just waited a little bit too long for it. See, I should have dropped it up farther. And this one was almost worthless. I didn't even need to drop that one. I should have dropped it over here. And there goes my last 2 balloons. You always want to try to keep at least 1 pair of balloons in the back end, if not. So that way you can get these wizard or these archer towers from demolishing the troops. And I had a ton of balloons left over. A lava hound that didn't even bust. So actually I have 2 lava hounds still. One of them just now busted, and the other one still hasn't even busted yet. And now it's just a matter of time before everything's done and over with. Alright, last thing I wanted to go over was this let's see here. This one here. So I think he would have gotten to had he done his attack just slightly different. 3 of his golems, he's doing a good job with that. And sends in all of his wizards, which is fine. Sends in all of his witches, fine with that. But his king and queen are still not out yet. And I think that's going to hurt him a little bit. He's got so much tanking going on right now that his king and queen would have been fine. And see, because they could walk around the outside of the base rather than going into the core. And that is what actually hurt him more than anything. Another thing is, if your king and queen decide to take a walk like this, I'm just going to fast forward this. I'm not going to pay any attention to what's going on in the core because pretty much you can see what's going to happen here. I'm going to take all this out. Had he gotten to the point of where, like if he had used the ability of his king right here, his king could have started walking down and taken out all these, and his queen would have gone into the core because he still has a golem left in there, full-size golem, and then a couple of mites left. And see, she would have started going in there, and she actually starts to. He didn't use that ability soon enough. Had he done that, these would have been cleared out, and then she wouldn't have gone back around outside. Hindsight's 2020. But if you want your king and queen to separate, try tripping your king's ability. He's going to do that barbarian rush, and he's going to start taking out buildings a lot faster, and he'll separate from the queen, which means that your queen will start working her way inside of the base, rather than following suit and continuing to do whatever he does. Good job on that war, and hopefully this one goes really well. It's kind of a mismatch on our part in their favor. They have 6 Town Hall 9s, and we have 4. We have 2 Town Hall 6s and a Town Hall 5. They have 2 Town Hall 6s and no Town Hall 5. So yeah, they really got a big, huge advantage, especially in the Town Hall 8 department and Town Hall 9 department, which is where you're going to make all your money at. So hopefully this goes well. See you later, alright?